Yo, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to an epic moment. An epic moment because today, March the 3rd, 2022, the TLX Phoenix is back with you all. After a time that it's been rough, the TLX Phoenix is with you all. And it has a bunch of stuff. We're talking roughly, we're gonna check it, but we're talking 16 basic configurations, 24 wheel configurations, special editions, decals, 15 options for lighting, 17 bumpers, 16 options for visors, 6 extras, air filters, mudguards, gas tanks, 14 exhausts, engines, 3 different sounds, attachments, dumper, tanker, trailer, autoload, pallets. You do everything you want with the TLX Phoenix in Farming Simulator 22. So let's see what's inside and let's check it out. Allow me to show you everything inside my baby. Let's get to it. So here we are in the store of Elm Creek and I've set up this Phoenix. I'm just gonna go to the store and we're gonna go not through every single option, but I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna go through the options that to me are meaningful, and we're going to explain some mechanics of the truck that I want you to be crystal clear about for you to have no issues when using it. So just jump into the store. So I'm gonna choose the TLX Phoenix D60 based on a Detroit D60 engine. Now this is what you see when you jump into the store. A pretty basic semi. One exhaust, regular rims, regular tires, regular frame, regular everything. That one does not resemble at all the one that you just seen in the store. But let's see how options do we have, basic setup and basic stuff. So for example, let's start with the information. Information you're used to see there, horsepower, but in here we have a specific setup for the transmissions. Every single option for the engine has his own transmission. So this one is a Maxi Torque EST 310. 400 liters capacity, 49 miles per hour, 12.3 tons. Yes, it is a heavy truck. It is an old truck and it's made of iron. It is heavy. You can see also, you can read down there the options for the tires. Those are the base tires selected. Now, talking about the specifications, I'm gonna just jump down. I'm gonna go down the list directly to the engine. Why? I want you to show you the difference in between the transmissions. The fact that it has 485 horsepower, it doesn't make it less powerful. It is slower, but the transmission is extremely effective. Now with the right selection of tires, this still a pure workhorse. It's not fast, but it does the job amazingly. Now if we switch to the T9 425, we still have a Maxi Torque, but in this case it has 13 gears instead of the 10 initial gears that the main transmission has. It also has a bump and horsepower, so this one, same speed, but it's gonna deliver more power to the ground, of course. The next engine option is the T9 525. This one, 850 horsepower, still using an I-shift transmission with 13 gears. This with the same speed, this is pure power. Now last but not least, we jump to the highest spec on the engine. It is the T9 525 Spec-X, and you can see that this one has 1100 horsepower on a real 18 low inertia transmission. We have a lot of configurations, standard, we have extensions, we have sleepers, we have turbo wings, one extension, we have tag axle, no tag axle, here, there. But the most important thing of all, it's you on a semi, the first options are for you. If you want to use the attachments, this is the configuration that you need. You need the Rigid X2 configuration exclusively for the attachments. None of the others will work, so just keep that in mind. You need the Rigid X2 to make the attachments work with the Phoenix in Farming Simulator 22. When we talk about wheel brands, Continental is the base wheel brand. They are street wheels. So to me, they are not recommended. Then you can go to the Phoenix Stars, to the TLX ones. You can go to the vintage, like that's a tribute to the TLX 9000 that will be back when the time is right. And we have also the Vredestein tires. These are the only ones that convert the entire truck into an all-wheel drive. Every single other wheel is gonna be rear-wheel drive. Just keep that in mind. Now, when we talk about special editions, you all know about that. We have standard, we have black bell, copperhead, silver bullet, and sad bell. Choose the one you like. In my case, I'm gonna go with the silver bullet. Same with decals. We have a bunch of options there that you all know. My preference is just one to the left. When we're talking about the semi, it's one to the left, and it's gonna be the Seminole. We have a bunch of people in the streams and in the channel that they do like chicken lights. Of course, the Phoenix has a bunch of chicken lights. Just going by lighting and going to the right, you're gonna activate all the side markers, meaning, and let us check right now what changes in the screen. So I'm gonna deactivate it and I'm going to activate it. First, pay attention to the drop visor. Boom! 8 chicken lights activated in the drop visor. Now, deactivated, pay attention to the bumper. Boom! More chicken lights activated in the bumper. But there is more, because you paid attention to the drop visor, to the bumper, but what happened with the fenders, with the rear fenders? Pay attention when you activate the side markers and you're using the covered fenders. It could be any of the options of the fenders. They are going to have also 8 red chicken lights at the back and 8 orange chicken lights at the front. So my preference is side markers, always yes. Now moving into the next one is going to be talking about a new option, air filters and exhaust setup. I want you to pay special attention to that. That's a change in between 19 and 22. The reason why, there were too many options inside the exhaust, and it was taking forever for everybody to pick up in between single and double. So this time, inside the air filter setup, we have air filters and exhaust setup. So you can see there that it says US single exhaust, then you switch to US double exhaust. Just by doing that, the exhausts are going to be predefined. With this setup, they are predefined. These are the ones that I like. But if we just remove the preset and just go back to a extension 1, let's see, heavy duty, silver bullet, Seminole, side markers, bumpers. Let's choose the bumper that I like. It's gonna be this one. Now visors and mirrors is gonna be painted, and it's gonna be the drop visor with the hood mirrors. I'm not going to select any extra, just gonna leave it like that. In extras, no mudguards. I'm gonna choose the ones that I was using before, which are the double split. There you go. And we're back into talking about the air filters. You're gonna fall into this if you use any of the presets. There is options that are preset. So don't panic if you use a preset. There is options that are not going to be available. So right now we are at air filters US double exhaust, and if we switch in between exhausts, I can choose the ones that I like, which are the shorty stacks. And just by changing the air filters in between single or double, it's gonna add the same exhaust that I chose, but in the other side of the truck, which comes in handy. Now, last but not least, and one of the most important things in any truck is the color. Of course, the colors are at the end, but it doesn't mean that they are less important. We have an amazing color palette this time. We have a new addition to the game, which is the ending gloss. You have all the Phoenix blue, but now we have with the blue gloss, we have the white gloss, we have the red gloss, and this gloss, it's actually exactly that. Is a very, very glossy paint that looks absolutely amazing. So for example, if we go to the ruby red new age, well, that actually looks amazing. But if we go to the ruby red new age, you're gonna see the reflections and everything. Now if we switch to ruby red gloss, look at that very, very shiny painting. That's just like, oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's something new in Farming Simulator 22, and I absolutely love it. In this case, I don't know if I'm gonna go to red or what am I going to do. Probably I'm just gonna go with the Tiffany Blue New Age. And in between Tiffany Blue New Age, I need to pick up the design. I need to pick up the theme. This is the vinyl color, and the vinyl color it's awesome. And since we can also have in 22 an additional set of colors, I'm gonna change the frame. But the frame is gonna be Jungle Fever, no, Tiffany Blue aged. So it's gonna be the same blue, but you see the difference between this metal coated and this kind of more rough looking on the painting. That is just outstanding. The only detail that is missing right now is the rim color. The rim color, we have them all. We have them all back, but this case it needs to be the Chrome Perfection #1, and we have our truck ready to rumble. Let's buy it and let's check it in the store. Well, we had a very shiny orange Phoenix at the beginning of the video. You see it just down there, but this one, oh, that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. All the details and everything are back. All the normals have been rebaked for the occasion. Small details, small reflections, small everything. The metals have been reimagined. The shaders applied to it have been also reimagined, revised for the 2022 farming simulator. So, what's left to be done? I don't want to spoil it all. I want you actually to experience, but what I'm going to show you is actually the things that I want to make sure that you know how they work. So let's see which ones are they, and let's go through every single one of them to make sure that you know everything you have to know about the Phoenix. So here we are, and we're going to the store. We're going to build a scenario where you are going to need the autoload. So right now we're gonna go and we're gonna try to get into the dealer. We're gonna get our new X2 with pallets autoload. You see there the Phoenixes. They just arrived. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna park and we're gonna get ourselves an X2 plus the autoload attachment, and we're gonna start the demonstration on how it works. Well, here we are. We have our Phoenix with the X2 attachment. We're gonna just drive it, connect it, and see how the autoload works. Now we've been told that next by we have an alley that it's full of pallets that needs pick up and deliver. So you can see them just in front of us. We have egg crates. Yeah, they seem like egg crates. So how do you autoload them? If we show the menu and we switch to the attacher, to the flatbed, there is actually nothing. There is actually nothing. We press left bumper, right bumper. There is actually nothing. So how do we autoload? You only need to drive by. As soon as you're closer, you're going to start loading whatever is in the ground into the truck. So right now, all the egg crates are getting loaded. Now that everything is full, we're gonna just go and deliver. So we'll see you in a second. So here we are at the bakery, and right now we need to sell those eggs. How do we sell them? Any button? No. You don't need to press anything. You just drive on top of the selling point, and you're gonna see that the eggs are going down. And it's being unloaded, and it's being delivered and sold. That's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Nothing else you have to do. Just drive close by the egg crates or whatever the pallet you want. It's gonna be automatically loaded, and once you're done, just drive to the place that you want to sell them, and you're gonna be good. Now this place does not take more eggs, so we're gonna just drive by in front of the farm, and we are going to deliver the rest of the eggs. Well, here we are in the restaurant. Now this one is a little bit tricky because it's small, but you need to get closer, and you can see that the X are getting sold. Now there were more crates. There were crates that were of wool, and I believe there was something like, it seemed like flour. Let's check it. We have pallets of wool, and these pallets of wool are going to act the same. We have them loaded, and we're ready to go. Deliver the wool, put it to your sell point, wherever you need to do. You can do it with the Phoenix and with the autoload, for production pallets. Now this is a very basic Phoenix with the autoload, for pallets. In here we have another flatbed that is for, guess what? This is the one for livestock. I will let you deal with that. I will let you play with that. We have also the dumper attacher. This is everything X2. What do we have on the other side? We have yet another flatbed set up for, I don't remember what. We have the logging bed with the poles extended. Remember, the logging bed has the poles, and the poles can extend. They can increase their height and they can increase their width. We have also a tanker for all the products, all the liquid products. And we have a slurry spreader that comes in handy. The spreading ratio, it's pretty awesome, so you're not gonna believe how much fuel can you cover with that. Now everything is compatible with the pop trailer. You can attach it to the pop trailer and pull it with a tractor. And in case you're using the X52 and you want to do a road train, we also have inside the Phoenix an amazing dolly. Now options, anything you want, configurations, limitless. It's just how do you like to play. Now guys, having said that, and with this beautiful image, we're gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching, and as usual, be nice, play nice, and see you around in the channel. Bye!